I specifically remember one time when I had a 2-year case that was running. We were off to trial, and I walked into the courtroom in front of the judiciary, the gallery, the clients. My male counterpart asked me when my boss was arriving. I looked at him, corrected him robustly and said, I'm the one running the case. And he looked genuinely confused that a female could even be running a case of that magnitude. That sort of thing, I'm happy to say, I haven't seen for many a year now. But in my time, it was a reality.
I mean, today we're specifically talking about International Women's Day, which is always an exciting day to have this dialogue around some of the challenges that present in the workforce for our female staff. Macpherson Kelley, our female staff, is made up of 60% of our business. A third of our principals are female. A third of our shareholders are female. On our executive, we have 9 members, 4 of which are female. We're doing pretty well. But certainly we want to be greater, and there's starting to be goals set around getting closer to parity or 50%.
I think the experience would be a standout to other law firms. It's an inclusive culture, one where the expectation is the work would be done in a team environment. We're collaborative, not interested in isolating people or focusing on superstars.
I think we play an important role in making sure that we empower others to have that work-life balance. So, if I have to pick up my son at 4 o'clock, I'm going to do that. If he's got an award at assembly, I'm going to go to that assembly. I'll take client calls. I won't be ashamed if a client calls me and my kids are in the backseat complaining. But with that flexibility comes the responsibility to actually get your job done. And my team will quite often sort of log in at night just to finish that job because they've had to sort of go off and attend to the personal matters. But I think that's really an important part of flexibility, and it works both ways.
I think one thing that we can do both in and outside the workplace to encourage gender equality is to just be active listeners. It really is the easiest thing to do, to just stop and listen, and it makes people feel encouraged, accepted and empowered.
I think the firm is really appreciating that biases do exist. They've existed in our community for a very long time, and it's going to be our role to educate and really live that commitment, and it's really going to require collective effort.
Equal opportunity is ensuring that an environment has a place for anybody and everybody, notwithstanding ability, gender, where you are in your career. Equal opportunity really is about making sure that the framework that's in place, in a place of business, has the ability to expand and contract and take in people from all walks of life.
I'm very certain about women and their place in the world. I see that we can have it all, to the point of you can be a mother, daughter, sister, have a partner, children, and you can have a career, and to be able to build then that financial security that comes out of having a career is something that no one can take away from you.
The law firm is an extension of family, and family is really important to me, and there's so many important principles of a functional family that you can actually adopt in your working life. Accepting people as they are, supporting them to be their best possible selves. And certainly if you entrench those values at work, hopefully we can empower the next female generation to change those stats and become future leaders in our firm.